Hi, Coder. So as I mentioned, I just wanted to show you some of the examples of what to look for when you are reviewing your coding guidelines. And like I said, it's important for you to ensure that you make a full stop once you open your book and you have already done the exploring of the book, as I said before, and the labeling. Make sure that you do a full stop and the guideline section in the front of the book. If you have gone past that in your preparation, I advise you to go back because it will help you in the exam. This is a screenshot over here of the things, all the stuff that are covered, that is important. Guidelines, those are like the basis, the foundational stuff that you need to know, like what is the meaning of the bracket, what is the meaning of the excludes one, excludes two, includes note, um, seven character, all the different abbreviations. So those are all in your book. So just as they're listed here on the screenshot, go back and look at these. Highlight, make your notes however you need to, so that you can get familiar with what they are. See over on this side, you're given an example of how the brackets are used, and it is saying here that the code between the bracket means it is a manifestation code, and a manifestation code cannot be a principal diagnosis. A coding convention addressing code assignment for manifestation that occur as a result of an underlying condition. This convention requires the underlying condition to be sequenced first. So that means that whatever happened as a result of a prior condition needs to be the secondary. So the manifestation is what occur as a result of an underlying condition. So the underlying condition is the one that needs to be sequenced first. So if you see, so like this is showing you here, the code in the bracket, that is showing you that that is what occur as a result of the primary code or the primary reason. So it would not be sequenced first. So very important to ensure that you review these. And these are some of the important abbreviations: NOS, NEC. I can guarantee you 100% that you will have these on your exams and in your practices. So make sure that you're familiar with them, not otherwise specified, meaning that the doctor was not specific. So when the doctor was not specific on the diagnosis, and they're like, and you will see the codes for those. So if it is not specified, like the severity or specific condition, then you would choose a code that represent not otherwise specified. Most cases, those are codes that end with a 9. And then the NEC, not elsewhere classified. So the doctor's diagnosis is not listed in the book. So in that case, you're going to choose the code that means that, right? So another important pointer to know. And these are some more of the conventions found in the same area in the guidelines. The includes notes, what it is, inclusion terms, and the exclude terms. Definitely study those. Telling you what the include mean. The word include appears immediately under certain categories to further define or clarify or give examples of the content of the code. So under the main term, under the main code, then you will see the different conditions that are considered included in that code, which is good so you do not upcode, right? And on our last slide, you have the default code, what that is, and it will show you that actually the default code is like the main code, and then you'll have all the conventions or modifier to direct you as to the specified code that you need that you would pick up underneath here. So in this example, the hemiatrophy, the R68.89 is the that's the default code. And then over on the right, you will have it's giving you example of what you must pay attention to in the guidelines, like what are the category codes. Those are the 3 character codes. That's actually what you will see first. That's the first code that you will see. Then you'll have the subcategory as it breaks down. Actually, well, as it becomes more specific, it's the subcategory, and then the final code will have 6 to 7 characters, and then below that it will tell you about the seventh character and how that has come about. Most cases, those are used in the injury section, as you can see in the example. All right, so guys, this information that I'm providing you is for you to use as an example so that you can explore and ensure to read further in the principles and guidelines that are provided in your book so that you can be prepared um, throughout your studies and for the exam. But again, make sure that you hit subscribe, and I look forward to providing you more in-depth information in each chapter as we go along. Thank you so much again for tuning in.